I think that was Marty Wilford, the defenseman. He smoked one from the far blue line. Fleury looked like a first baseman catching a line drive. Hangs on, gets the face-off, and we'll have it to the right of Marc-Andre Fleury. The team benches are directly below me. The empty penalty boxes are across the way. The first whistle comes just 7 seconds after the game starts. Penguins, and here we go. It's Nasreddine and Mike Brown. That didn't take long. They were just about to drop. Now Brown has Nasreddine's helmet off, and Brown is just throwing little rabbit rights. Nasreddine's trying to come back. So the Penguins coming off the wild game at Bridgeport. This took 7 seconds. Brown has the balance on Nasreddine. Naz is keeping a wide base. Brown is so tight he really can't have effective punches. The Penguins bench, the Admirals bench, they both bang the front. Now Norfolk, I think they bang the bench no matter what happens in a fight, but regardless, I didn't see what precipitated that. Nasreddine is not usually the guy you would see. Brown is a tough guy. I remember him all the way back in the days when he came up with Syracuse back in our first season, but that was just like spontaneous combustion. And Norfolk's Brown, Penguins Nasreddine, that didn't take long at all.
Brown, Penguins number 32, Elaine Nasreddine, 5 minutes each for fighting. Time of the penalties, 7 seconds. That's Norfolk's Brown, Penguins Nasreddine, 5 minutes each for fighting at 7 seconds.
So, my oh my, I had a feeling there might be some rough stuff today. Two teams that frankly play like they do not like each other. And we had our first unpleasantness just 7 seconds in. It doesn't affect the manpower strength, but it certainly sets the tone for what kind of a game this may be. Ryan Whitney joins the rush. Wilford can't chop it beyond Whitney's 6'5" reach. The puck bounds out to center ice. Scuderi, a soft give in front of the Admirals bench. Endicott does a nice job moving it forward. Great forecheck by Colby Armstrong. He tangles up Marty Wilford, and now it's Sarovi helping out. Great job. Colby's played so well this season, especially on the forecheck. Endicott wins a battle against Quentin Lang. Sarovi tried to dance through traffic, looked a bit confused, turned it over. Norfolk comes in transition, thinking line change on the fly. Opening minute of play, no score. The Admirals have one long-range shot on goal. It was not a scoring chance. Sarovi coming over the blue line, takes a shot. It stays onside to Guillaume Lefebvre after it was blocked. Good coverage by Michael Barinka. Barinka does a nice job tying up a tired Tomas Sarovi, who has to come off the ice. Mike Scroy joins in. Scroy trying to get going. Talbot flips a backhander, and the Penguins are onside. Scroy gets there against Barinka, wins a battle. Lefebvre tries to lift a pass to Talbot. It kicks behind the net. Mike Scroy far too strong for Michael Barinka. Talbot keeps it alive behind the net. Lefebvre. Scroy takes it behind the net. Tries to center a pass. Good coverage by Barinka. Lefebvre is cross-checked. No call. Playing on. Talbot cycling. Barinka says the heck with it. I'm going to ice this thing. So a very good shift by the Penguins. You want to challenge the Norfolk defense. You want to cycle. You want to use strength, use size. Norfolk is one of the hardest working teams in the American Hockey League. Trent Yanni, highly respected, one of the better prepared coaches, especially when you factor in he's by himself behind the bench. But one of the things against Norfolk that the scouting reports tend to say around the league is pressure that D. They can turn the puck over. Penguins get a nice face-off victory. They try to dig one free. Murley tried to guide a shot. Good back check by Travis Moen. And here comes Pavel Vorobiev. Vorobiev rips a shot. Fleury a save. Rebound, kick, save. Fleury tries to tie it up. Finally gets it. He had a good convoy of Penguins players in front of him protecting for a rebound. Showing you a sparkling save by Michael Layton. Ramsey Abid was open on the right post. Perfectly timed the one-timer. And Layton was simply better with the goal pad. Michael Layton, 6'3", a lighter kid. He's listed at 175. Not a big person. He's from Petrolia, Ontario, the same hometown as Dale Hunter. Big wheat farming country up there. Norfolk comes in transition. Chris Kelleher takes a hit from Matt Keith. Keith very aggressive, but Kelleher getting stronger and stronger by the game. His clearing out pass is knocked to center. Forechecking is Murley, Willette, and Chris Beach. Neutral zone. Norfolk always prepared, always energy. One of the toughest teams to play against. Oh, there's a lead hard hit by Brendan Cote as a nice spin job by Lupischuk to get out of the traffic. It's gloved down by James Wisniewski, and the Admirals try to catch the Penguins on a line change. Now it's time for Norfolk to get some fresh people on the ice as well. 16 minutes, 24 seconds to go. First period, no score. The Penguins with the best scoring chance of the night, and Michael Leighton a save. Here comes Norfolk. Drop pass to the near side right point. Wisniewski, slap shot, goal! Norfolk blasted one through a tangle of bodies. Sorovi and Endicott both tried to get a piece of it. I don't know how much of it Fleury actually saw, but Norfolk, after a good, hard-working shift, got a drop pass back to James Wisniewski, and it's a first-period even-strength goal for Norfolk. Power play as Yakubov had hooked Ramsey a bid. Took the penalty at 5:03. Penguins are down quickly 1-0. Early in the game, Norfolk has outshot Wilkes-Barre 5-2, and we've played exactly 6 minutes and 1 second. Penguins trying to get something going. Scuderi lifts a pass. Morgan blocks it. It's chopped out of the zone by Matt Ellison. The Admirals obviously brought their thermoses and lunch pails to work today. They are battling hard. Penguins are going to have to pick it up. Here comes Lupischuk. Good guide pass to Scuderi. Scuderi a chip. Will it make the blue line? Oh, that's going to be icing. So Scuderi had a nice play intended. Last year it would not have been icing, but with the new rules, that's the danger. You shoot it all the way down from behind the red line, you're going to get flagged for the icing. Tonight our Red Robin Lucky power play contestant in the first period is Judy Jones of Plymouth. So, Judy, if the Penguins get a first-period power play goal, you'll get a nice $20 dining certificate from Red Robin Restaurant. Lupischuk, good outlet to Scuderi. Now he gets center ice, clears it in deep. Michael Leighton plays it, shoots it up the far side board. It's knocked down by Christensen. Christensen, good guide pass behind the net. Armstrong on the forehand. Good give to Lupischuk. Fakes it, one-time shot, goal! First period power play, one-time slapshot goal for the Penguins. That makes everything settle down and well in Penguins Nation. Excellent puck movement by the Penguins. Lupischuk, Scuderi, a one-time howitzer, and Wilkes-Barre is on the board, tying the game at 1. Both teams saying they're going to show up from the hop. Then the Penguins answered back, only power play of the game. Live action continues. Lefebvre blocks a shot, taps it past Michael Barinka. Admiral shoot it right back in, tag up, and they're onside. Christensen, a one-timer from Lupischuk, and Colby Armstrong gets the assist instead of the original man, Rob Scuderi. Now that time, Lefebvre had a turnover. Thankfully, Norfolk had a broken stick as Rene Bourque's stick disintegrated like a wishbone. Nice sweep down by Lefebvre. Leighton comes out of his net to play it. Mike Scroy had gone crashing in. Nice job by Leighton to get that puck all the way out to center ice. Nasreddine backtracks to his own blue line with Scuderi. Nasreddine, good tap pass to Mike Scroy. Scroy leads it for Lefebvre. Nice chip in. Mike Scroy taking short shifts. Gets it on and off the ice, just what you want to see. Now Norfolk clears one down. This looks like an obvious icing call, and it is. 8:46 to go, first period. Norfolk had a 1-0 lead. Penguins tie it up on an Eric Christensen slap shot from the right face-off circle during the only power play of the game. Shots are 5-3, and a big outburst from the crowd as they announce the Eagles ahead 21-0 over Green Bay. I know that was the 4:15 game down at Lincoln Financial Field, so the Eagles are really rolling through the NFC. Kelleher had a misplay of the puck at the blue line. Comes back with help from Ramsey a bit, and now the Penguins will start fresh. Lupischuk, good pass. This is a 3-on-3. Christensen, already with a goal, is showing tremendous offensive confidence. He was promoted to the third line today, and Christensen, a steal, walks in, shot. Nice save, Leighton. Oh, Eric Christensen looking terrific so far in the early going. 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Lupischuk, center ice slap shot. Onside, Christensen couldn't find the handle. Norfolk's going to break it back 2-on-2. Brandon Cote on Whitney. Whitney times it perfectly on the shot block. Cote has it. Sweeping pass in front and a nice goal by Norfolk. Oh my goodness, somebody didn't cover the man. In this case, it was Matt Keith. And after a good forecheck on a 2-on-2 break for the Admirals, Brandon Cote slips a pass to Matt Keith, and Norfolk has their second goal of the game, both of them even strength. For Matt Keith, that'll be his 6th goal, and credit Brandon Cote doing a great. Shots are 11 Admirals, just 4 for the Penguins. So this thing, Scroy now goes to the end of the bench as both Brown and Thornton take up residence on the other side of the glass. This could be a fun one today. You mark my words. Christensen at center ice beats Babchuk. Penguins almost had a 2-on-1. Hussey couldn't find the handle. Norfolk just onside, trickling shot. Fleury will make the safety save, hang on, take the whistle and face off. You got to give Norfolk credit. They have been on a 15-day road trip. This is game 7 of 8. The last game will be tomorrow at 7:05. Then they finally head home. And Norfolk looks sharp. They're working hard, and they're generating the majority of the chances so far in this game. It's 2-1 Norfolk. Matt Murley leading a charge. Oh, Babchuk with a cross-check to the mouth. Oh, my goodness. Murley is down. And if Babchuk has never been in a fight before, my guess is he may want to think about getting ready, because that's a good way to get yourself in trouble around these parts. So Murley gets clobbered by Babchuk, and 2 Penguins now have something to say to Babchuk. He'll probably pretend he doesn't speak any English. Not a bad move there. So the Penguins going on the power play for the second time on one of the highest headhunter cross-checks we've seen so far. Off, a bid wins a battle in the far right wing corner. Nice tap pass to Hussey. Christensen tries to go right to the center slot. Good back check by James Wisniewski, who made a nice slap shot goal to open the scoring for Norfolk. There's an ice against the Admirals, and Kochi with a hard hit. Now we got some rough stuff. Who's getting in there for who? Vandermeer and Kochi, that would be a likely square off. A bid got Keith. Ramsey a bid and Duncan Keith. Now, if Duncan Keith isn't careful, oh, and nice courage by Keith. He holds up his stick. You want to come on, I'll hit you with my stick. Drop the gloves, tough guy. Don't think so. Kochi in there. Kochi hit the man after the whistle. Norfolk took exception. Brandon Cote got in there. Vandermeer was trying to settle it down, saw it was Kochi, and got out of the neighborhood very quickly. This should probably be a Penguin penalty. We learned a lot about Duncan Keith in that exchange. Chicago, top prospects from the Norfolk Admirals. They look exactly like the Blackhawks. Skating from right to left on the power play. A.J. Baines wins the draw against Endicott. Duncan Keith shoots it in deep. Lots of water, it looks like, on the ice after the Zamboni had left the flood. And that time the puck dribbles through some traffic. Endicott, very aggressive forecheck. That kind of gets Norfolk on its collective heels. Now all of a sudden there's just 19 seconds left on the Admiral power play. Here comes Norfolk. It's their first man advantage of the night. It was broken up with the intermission, but now they are onside. Vorobiev kind of tangling it free to Wisniewski. Lead pass goes beyond the reach of everybody. Nasruddin tangles with Baines. 2 seconds to go, and then Kochi will come out. Now Kochi's out of the box. Now Kochi, good redirect. Could have tried to break in. That's not Kochi's forte, obviously, the breakaway play. But it's nice to see the Penguins kill off that penalty. Wilkes-Barre is 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Norfolk now 0 for 1 as Kelleher leads a rush. That time Beach and Willett kind of got their signals crossed. Yakubov is just onside. He overskates the puck. Beach tries to work it out of harm's way. Neither team really tape to tape with the passing. Mike Scroy tried to get it deep, lost control. Nice clear back by the always dependable Marty Wilford. 2-1 Norfolk. Scuderi, heavy forechecking pressure from Rennie Bork. Here's a bouncing puck. It goes right to Willett. Again, another poor breakout pass by the Penguins. They're just not sharp right now. Yakubov has it over the blue line. Broken stick on the ice. Good clear out by Scuderi. This will be an ice, so we'll start fresh back in the Penguin zone. 18. Back for the offensive faceoff. The Penguins get control, but it's taken right back by Michael Barinka. 3 second-round picks on this Norfolk team, 3 first-round picks. Barinka, a second-rounder out of the Czech Republic, played a lot in the World Junior Championship for the Czech Republic. He's still adjusting to the North American game and some of the rough stuff. And that time, Rennie Bork collided with the linesman. A little bit of comic relief there as the Admirals look to be offside. Actually, it's an icing call. Coming up in the second intermission, we'll have a chat I had with Craig Patrick Friday in Bridgeport live. Because the internet was down, he was just coming off that dinner meeting with Commissioner Bettman. He and 25 other out of the 30 general managers, 26 showed up. So Craig talks about his thoughts on the lockout, that wild fight we had in Bridgeport Friday night, and so much more. Kelleher, a slap shot through a screen. Leighton saw it going wide, didn't even flinch. Mike Brown up the boards. Lupus Chuck, good keep in. Here's Matt Murley taking it wide. Murley, deep shot, tried to slip it through the legs. Oh, and then the puck goes through the crease from a bad angle. Penguins have their best scoring chance of the period. Murley, backdoor pass. Beach going hard to the net, couldn't collect it. Another pass intended for the slot. Finally, it's skated out by Ellison and Jason Morgan. Norfolk's doing a lot of things right tonight. That was by far the best Penguins pressure of the middle period. It's 2-1 Norfolk, and Wilkes-Barre only has 1 shot on goal. Lupus Chuck joined the rush but lost out. Nice back check by Michel Ouellette. He's so smart defensively. How many times have you heard me say that this season? Norfolk goes by the puck because it was a tag-up offside situation. Good block by Brendan Cote. Now Matt Keith, who has a goal. 4 checks hard again. Murley out of the skates, backdoor, turns it over. Quentin Lang will have to wait for his teammate Brandon Cote to tag up and get clean. Each team with 1 shot on goal this period, and we've played at 9 minutes and 15 seconds. That's the kind of defense both coaches are looking for. The problem is for the Penguins, this is a home game and they're down 2-1. Nice back checking by Murley. Good stick with it by Quentin Lang. Puck's not moving very far, very fast. That means the puck pursuit by both teams is good. Now Ouellette is going to have a breakaway. Ouellette all alone shoots. He scores! Away, 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 Michel Ouellette. Second period even strength goal for Michel Ouellette. He was given the Booster Club Award for Player of the Month in November. He gets his team high 13th goal. This one comes at 9:40. We'll stay in town for a rematch. Win, lose, or draw. Well, actually, there won't be a tie tonight. Duncan Keith takes a shot. It deflects high and wide. Then Thursday night is the radio show. Shane Endicott's my guest at Arena Bar and Grill. And now here's Chris Beach. 2-on-1 with Murley. Beach goes wide. Beach holds it back to Murley. Oh, Murley was freight trained into the backboard. No call. Too bad Beach didn't take that shot. It was a very unselfish play by Chris. It was actually a 3-on-2 with the high trailer. In this case, I think it was Michel Ouellette. That's too bad. Chris was being extremely unselfish. Duncan Keith forces one behind the net. It rolls to the far right wing hash marks. Murley tangles with Vandermeer. Travis Moen. Nice puck movement by Norfolk. They have really cycled well on the offensive zone. Duncan Keith. I didn't realize Keith shied away from contact as much as I'm seeing today. I didn't ever notice that from him before. He's not a big kid. He's more of a skilled puck handling kind of guy, but he saw Ouellette coming and just bailed out like an ejector seat in a James Bond movie. Kelleher, far side dasher. Murley taps it out to center ice. Barinka coming along, shoots it right back in over Kelleher's head. Flurry, far side dasher, doesn't connect with Kelleher. Turnaround shot, good deflection save. Beach tries to lob one out. Murley's going to break 2-on-2. Ouellette had it dribble right through his skates. That's frustrating, and now Barinka takes a hit. Penalty coming up on Norfolk. Oh, no, this is on the Penguins. Or, wow, did the referee have a hard time blowing that whistle? Flurry skated off as Norfolk's going down the ice with the puck, and there was no whistle. Matt Keith going to the box. So the Penguins get back-to-back power plays. Second period. This one comes at 15:39. Penguins will have a power play with Whitney, Scuderi, Christensen, Armstrong, and Sorovi. Rose Coleman of Wilkes-Barre is our Red Robin lucky power play contestant. Penguins are 1 for 3. That time they lose a face-off. It's an obstruction holding the stick on Matt Keith. So the Penguins get a soft penalty, I guess you could say, for this power play, and now they go and get it. There's a quick shot off the back netting, Sorovi, and that puck comes loose. Norfolk thought they were going to have a whistle. Christensen with some confusion. Back to Whitney, gets it to Christensen, who's already scored today. Down low, Sorovi, good rotation. Whitney's wrist shot through a screen, he scores! And now Colby Armstrong takes a cross-check from Marty Wilford. And we've got, and a cheap shot from Marty Wilford right in the face. Colby Armstrong has gone down. Marty Wilford, shame on you. A cheap cross-check after the goal, and then a blow to the face with what looked like the stick. I hope the linesman saw that, because Marty Wilford should be ejected, no questions asked. The Penguins get a goal. It's gonna count. And Marty Wilford, shame on you, one of the most respected opponents we have in this league. You've often heard me talk up Marty Wilford. But that time after the goal, Norfolk felt as though there was goaltender interference. Leighton seemed to be out of position. The referee had a perfect view of the play. The goal is going to stand. Whitney took the shot, and then Wilford cross-check Colby Armstrong. So Norfolk will have a power play at 19 minutes and 30 seconds, probably for holding.
2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 19:30.
So Norfolk on the power play today. I have them unofficially at just 0 for 1. This is only their second chance. Penguins want to dig deep. 28 seconds to go. And here's a possible shorthanded chance. It is Talbot with Hussey. Hussey backhand shot. Leighton, nice save, pushes the puck out. Did not want to whistle there with 15 seconds left. And Maxime Talbot with a great lead forecheck hit shorthanded. Fleury goes behind the net, plays a pass up the dasher. Bouncing along. Here's another poke check. That time Hussey was interfered with. They didn't call it. And here's a poke check steal by Talbot. Talbot coming in. There's a penalty coming up. It won't be a penalty shot, but a hookaroo with 1 second left in the period. There's the horn. Maxime Talbot with splendid penalty killing skills. Was already in the box for a hold. The net result of all of this will be 1 minute and 29 seconds of 4-on-4. Then the Penguins will have a 30-second man advantage. Chris Beach out there with Michelle Ouellette, Rob Scuderi, and Ryan Whitnick. Check that, Ross Lupaschuk. Nice carom shot by Scuderi. Almost caught Michael Leighton in a bad spot. And finally, Vorobiev trying to clear it out. Good stick lift by Vorobiev. Ouellette was going to keep that play onside. Stepping up, Jimmy Vandermeer had a notion to go for it. Vandermeer is more of a rugged, more of a defensive defenseman. He's got some talent. He was, here's a steal. The puck kind of got wedged on the loose water there, the Zamboni. And the Penguins were on the verge of breaking out 2-on-1. Nice keep in by Norfolk. Again, the Penguins' turnovers today in their own zone have been obvious. Norfolk very aggressive. I don't recall Norfolk being this aggressive on the transition. 1 minute to go on the penalty to Baines. 30 seconds to go on the penalty to Endicott. First minute in the books in the third period. Penguins with a 3-2 lead, and that time Scuderi said the heck with it. He iced it down. That will get a face-off back in the Penguins' defensive zone. 18:56 to go exactly. The Penguins tonight. So the Penguins, in essence, would have a chance to close within 2 points with a great weekend. And Norfolk's played 2 more games than Wilkes-Barre. Michelle Ouellette onside. What a drop pass to Chris Beach. Beach barrels in deep. Takes it wide. Beach looking around. Good give to Lupaschuk. Now Kelleher, shot on goal. Nice save by Michael Leighton. Did a nice job with a lot of traffic in front to get down and make a good stop. If you think we have a great coach in Coach Terry, you're correct. But wait till you see the buses and coaches from Martz Trailways. Martz always provides outstanding buses and coaches for all your charter needs. And don't forget to call Martz for the great tickets to the Radio City Music Hall Christmas Spectaculars right down on Broadway this holiday season. Call 1-800-432-8069. That's 1-800-432-8069. Quick shot. Nice save by Michael Leighton. Whitney onside. Faked a shot. Had Armstrong open. What a good vision pass by Whitney. The snowy ice at the last minute had the puck deflect over Armstrong's stick. Colby, good forecheck. Battles with help from Sorovi. Norfolk's finally going to break the press. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Regulation time. Thornton forechecks Whitney into the back dasher. Penguins forced to play some defense. That time Endicott slowed his man down. Norfolk has something going. Nice job by Kochi to get in the way, and Sorovi takes the puck, bangs it down. Will it be an ice? Duncan Keith, there's no icing because it didn't make the goal line. Great hustle by Endicott, who outmuscled Duncan Keith. Oh, Ramsey a bid. Tried to make the good play for Nasruddin. Nasruddin had pinched way in, and a nice sweep check by Rob Scuderi. Norfolk with a chance, going in deep. They dribble a shot wide. More Norfolk pressure. Behind the net, around the dash, will be kept in by Babchuk. Far lefty, it's Wilford. Shot through a screen, deflected and blocked by Scuderi. Zamboni corner door. Wilford again, tip shot well wide. Baines redirected it. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. High shot, knocked down by Scuderi. Looks around, takes his time, flips a snowflake to center ice. A bid, good lead pass to Christensen. Eric just flings it in deep. Time marching on. 3-2 Penguins, third period against Norfolk here in Wilkes-Barre. Maxie Talbot takes the body, gets it deep. Ramsey does the job, firing it deep. Talbot coming in, just drills A.J. Baines, and now Talbot hits his man over there as well. Lupaschuk going back to get it, up the boards. Maxie Talbot has a lead with Guillaume Lefebvre, 2-on-3. Talbot back to Lefebvre. Guy couldn't get the shot off, but Talbot having another man shot out of the cannon kind of shift. Here's Talbot going wide. Quick shot, just deflected. Oh, is Talbot hitting everything in sight. Talbot does it again. He just runs Vorobiev. And now Mike Scroy out there finishing on. Here's a breakaway for Norfolk. It's Brandon Cote. Shot. Bad save, Fleury. Oh, take that. What a save. The Penguins will take the ice if it makes the goal line. Marc-Andre Fleury shot that left pad out. That's a standing ovation save. 7:19 to go.
Kochi, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty.
Oh, I thought they'd
15-51.
call holding or interference. Roughing. He hardly touched the guy. Penguins penalty kill, 0 for 2. The Penguins have had, meanwhile, 5 power plays. Make it 6. Norfolk has had 3. This is the Admirals' 4th. Wisniewski knocks it ahead. Just under 4 minutes to play. The Admirals shoot it deep. Fleury comes out of his net. Norfolk tries to win a race. It's Ellison. Near wing corner, back to Wisniewski, who scored today. Wilford, left point, back to Wisniewski. And there's a stick on the ice steal, but Murley could not clear it. Very good coverage up on high. The Penguins have been aggressive. Jason Morgan, top of the circle, cuts toward the net. Good lift pass. Bork took a tough angle shot. It goes high and wide. 1:15 to go on Kochi's roughing call. Nice deflection by Elaine Nasruddin. Around the dasher, up and out of the zone. Great team up by Scuderi, and then Endicott, who deflected it all the way down. Norfolk tries to come right back in. Fleury can't get it. Colby Armstrong looking to slow things down. Guillaume Lefebvre battles up on high. Very good aggressive penalty killing by the Penguins. Nice puck movement by Norfolk. 52 seconds to go on the power play. 3 minutes to go in the game. Penguins lead 3-2. Kelleher chops at it. Armstrong tries to get a piece of it. Colby's pass is blocked. It's kept onside by Norfolk. That was a mistake. Here is Wilford. Back to Ellison. Fakes the shot. Duncan Key steps up. Glove save. Marc-Andre Fleury. As Baines and Kelleher, that's what you get from Baines. We've seen that now for the last 3 years. Nothing's going to happen there. 2:42 to go, third period. 32 seconds left on the Kochi roughing call. Norfolk gets its. Penguins have Endicott. Norfolk has Baines, the team captain. Murley, Scuderi, Nasruddin. Draw is controlled by Norfolk, but it came out of the zone. That is an offside, no question. Nice job by the linesman, Dave Brown, right on the spot. You could see the puck dribble out of the zone. 31 seconds to play. Very significant that the faceoff comes outside the zone. 40 seconds to go. Murley, Colby Armstrong, and now Scuderi. He'll throw a snowflake. Don't hit the scoreboard. Very nice play by Scuderi. It won't go in the net, but it also will not be icing. With 20 seconds to go, Norfolk has to go coast to coast. They break out. It's a 4-on-3 led by Baines. They get the puck deep. 12 seconds left. Scuderi takes the hit, knowing it's coming, tries to fall on the puck. Norfolk tries to keep it deep. Armstrong chips it ahead. There is Endicott to Murley. Murley's backhand shot. It goes in. That's a goal. The goal's going to count. The Penguins are going to win the hockey game. It's just a question of if it's going to be 4-2 or 3-2. What a great job by the Penguins as they hold off Norfolk. I think that goal is going to count. You love it for the points. The Penguins win. The Penguins win as Matt Murley feeds it into the empty net on a feed from Shane Endicott. And Norfolk is held to just 4 shots on goal in the third period, 3 shots on goal in the second. And the Penguins, the goal is going to count. It is an empty net.